Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something different. I have been working on a Minecraft world for quite some time now, and I've put 357 days exactly into it. So today we're going to be doing something slightly different. I'm going to show you a tour of my Minecraft world. So without further ado, let's get started. If you like anything medieval, then I think you're gonna like this. My sort of way of going about this world was trying to create something realistic, medieval look to the world I made. So this is the keep area. That is a castle. We've got some walls on the side there. And before I go in depth on here, I'll just show you around this wee bit here. Going with the sort of medieval theme, I've got this little blacksmith sort of thing going on, and usually medieval houses kind of stick out like when they're halfway up, like a wee bit out, but I can't really do it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I can't really do it that well with smaller builds. So, but yeah, and I've done this little dirt path that sort of goes along here. I can't really find any dirt paths that are great, or the color that I'm looking for. I mean, I could use gravel and stone or whatever, but I've done that all the time. And of course it's a bloody storm going on. Oh, I can't, never mind. But yes, so this is pretty cool little thing I've got here. And this is just I mean, it's just a farm. It's not really that interesting, to be fair. We can go around here before I go inside. So I've got this wall. It's a bit of a small wall. I mean, I could make it taller, but I didn't want it to stick out with that wee thing there, but we'll talk about that later. So yes, this is the castle bit, and I've had to terraform the ground a lot, which I wasn't really wanting to do. Okay, you gotta let me sleep now. There we go. But yeah, so I've had to terraform a lot of the ground, which is a wee bit annoying because it just adds up so much more time, because you can't really focus on the build. You've got to do your thing around it. And look at that, isn't that nice? This is why I love this resource pack so much. It just makes it so much better. But yes, so I've had to, this is the back of the sort of castle keep sort of thing, and I've built this on top of a hill, obviously, because every castle is ideally should be built on top of a hill. But yes, before I have a look over there, let's go back. Yeah, I mean, you can see where I just gave up. I mean, I was thinking of bringing this bit out a wee bit more, but I just gave up because it takes too long. So yeah, we've got this little bit here as well. So yeah. Anyways, that's the back of the castle. Let's move on and let's go inside. But yes, so for the doors, I did this sort of design where I just used the trap doors and mixed it with the normal spruce doors, because I think it makes it look a lot better. And I do have pressure plates around here for everything that I need. And yeah, let's talk about this little thing here. It's pretty simple, pretty boring, but I used stairs for that little sort of medieval castle window sort of design. I don't think I've even bothered to put anything in here really. Nope. No, there's no point going up there. But yeah, same with this thing here. It's this sort of trapdoor design that I've used just because it makes it look a lot better and a lot nicer. It makes the door look a lot bigger, which is cool as well. But yeah, so pretty simple thing here. But yes, this is it. I've got a little wall here. I did have to dig out this massive space because I wanted it to be realistic and I wanted it to look good. So I dug out this huge bit here to make it, look a bit more realistic, but also look like it could be well defended as well. So yeah, this is the castle. Well, one of the castles anyway. So it's that sort of medieval Europe design, as I'm always blubbering on about. I've got an English flag here. It's kind of meant to be a Templar or an English flag. You would see this sort of flag around this time period anyway, used by other countries or whatever. So yeah, so I've got this flag up here. Can I get a better view of this? No. But yes, anyway, and then you've got I added a trapdoor gate here, and obviously I couldn't do the mechanism for anything. I'm not that intelligent, right? But that little wooden sort of roof up there, that's where you would theoretically go up to, and then you would lift it up from there and close it from up there. But obviously it just kind of disappears forever. This also doesn't make any sense either, but we're just gonna go past that. But yes, so this is the inside. As I was saying before, so hypothetically you'd be able to get up into that wee bit there. And I've also got this little wooden thing that goes around the walls as well, which I think is pretty cool, and it gives you a pretty good view of what's to come. But anyways, what else can I talk about? This little tower is actually, I'll get a great view from up here. I just used it as storage. I just used it as storage at one point, so there's just random stuff in there. But yes, it goes pretty high up, so let's get a little view of the geography. So yeah, so I've got my spruce here, I've got my oak village, not oak village, oak woods over here, and then you can see sort of the rest of what's on the way. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty cool. I don't know how realistic this tower is, but I was just wanting a tall tower, that's all. So yes, anyway, let's go to the main base. Oh, and I can go up here as well, which is cool. So you've got this nice little bit, and I added these trapdoors as well, so it's like a little mini handlebar sort of thing, so you don't fall off. But yes, anyway, let's just jump down. Go into here. Again, it's a bit plain, it's a little bit boring, but I went with that sort of medieval look, so I've got the small windows here, and then I did make them slightly bigger just so you could actually see outside a wee bit better. But yeah, all my cooking stuff here. Go upstairs, sort of same design here as well. Fucking hell, I thought that was a car crash. Anyways, so, and then just more storage here, and then up the stairs, and then just a normal bed. But yeah, so pretty cool, pretty simple design for this little fortress. But yeah, anyway, that's not the most exciting part. Let's keep moving. Pardon me. But yes, so that's the castle. That's the little, well, the smaller castle anyway. So yeah, down here, pretty nice area. I've already pretty much talked about it. So let's go here. So medieval houses, right? White clay sort of thing going on. I don't know, but this is kind of how they looked, and I tried my best to sort of bring it to life in Minecraft, which was more difficult than I kind of thought it would be, to be honest. So yeah, I've got a smaller one here, nothing terribly exciting inside, but that sort of design of just the white and then the sort of wooden roofs that you see quite often, and then there's this little bit here, but I'm not using it for anything. This is just like an old tower that's meant to be a part of it. It's kind of like, the idea is that it's this plot of land that I'm on has been used for like multiple centuries, so you've got your kind of older towers that have maybe been destroyed but also built upon, which I think is quite interesting. But yeah, anyways, so here, this was meant to be like an archer tower, but it looks like a church. It looks exactly like one of those old churches that you would see. So yeah, I mean, I just kept it like that because I think it looks cool enough anyway. This is the house sort of design I was going for. Well, never mind, it's a bloody tavern, isn't it? But yeah, it's really difficult to sort of get this look. I mean, I tried my best, because sometimes you would have this like wooden signs that would go diagonally instead of just straight. But yeah, I couldn't figure it out. And then you've got your little windows that have these trapdoors because they would open and close. And then this has like supports. But yeah, pretty cool. This is just the similar thing as well. I did use some things here just to make it look like it was cracked up a little bit, which I thought made it look really cool. And then this little thing is from Kingdom Come Deliverance, like when you're in Rathai, so you've got this little staircase as well. But yeah, nothing terribly exciting. This used to be my main house, but I stopped using it. And it's got a little throne thing there as well. Yeah, nothing terribly exciting, but whatever. But yes, and it's really cool because I wanted it to be quite claustrophobic, so it would be quite tight, but I like it because if I'm standing here, for example, I can see up to the castle there, and it almost looks like it's a lot bigger than it actually is because your line of sight is being blocked. So yeah, I mean, I'm quite often medieval towns or cities or whatever are quite crammed. They're quite close together, so that's the kind of vibe I was trying to go for, trying to make everything quite close together. But yes, anyway, let's keep going. This sort of design as well. We'll talk about that soon enough. And yeah, sort of this is just another entrance to the sort of castle keep thing. Yes, so this little wall here is just a way that goes straight down. I think making it out of stone was a little bit of a mistake, since it's quite a challenging thing for medieval people to build something, well, maybe not too bad, but I think it would have been a little bit more realistic if I had like just one level of stone. So just one level of stone, and then maybe like wood on top of it, because it's an outer wall, so it's not really meant to be super reinforced as well. But yeah, nothing too crazy here. I just did another sort of tower. I mean, you can go in here as well, and this would be obviously where archers would shoot out of. But yeah, this is a little bit of the lay of the land. It's kind of just like a river here, and then some flat ground over there that I might even build on one day. But yeah, anyways, you're probably seeing this. Let's get straight into it. So this is it here. This is the entrance. This gate is at the other end of this bridge as well, just to make it look a little bit nicer, so it's defended at always. This is inspired by London Bridge, so I looked at old photos of London Bridge and I pretty much used that as a reference point. So yeah, it's not as crammed as I would like it to be, but this is it pretty much. So you would have your markets here, so people selling things, and I've done this medieval design for the house again, which I think is quite cool. This little tower, I don't really know what's going on here, I'm not gonna lie. It could be better, it could be worse. I think it's gonna be time for me to sleep. Nope, not yet. But yeah, sort of what I was saying before, it makes it look so much bigger because you can actually see, like, well, you can see a lot from down here, and I think it looks really cool. Like here would be like a great screenshot, or like a great thumbnail if you like. Okay, it's gotta be bedtime now, surely. Never mind. You would think it, but oh well. Come on. There we go. That's it. But yes, so let's get rid of that. Here we are. We've got some more sort of that cramped sort of design again, where everything's quite close together. You can't really move around. This is just sort of old, sort of dilapidated wood that's been, because when you're on the bridge, everyone sort of wanted to be on the bridge, and they would tower up quite a lot, and it would be quite squished, which I really like. I think it's really interesting. So yeah, it's kind of what I was trying to go for, but it's a little bit more breathable. All right, I think they would appreciate it. But yeah, and then we've got the other part of the river just on the side as well, and another one of these houses too. And interestingly enough, the houses not only stick out from the first level, but they also stick out from the bridge, which is really cool. And that's a part of how they designed it back in the day, which is really interesting. So it makes it look a lot more squished and sort of coming to life, really, because it's so in depth. This bit's just a little bit plain. I was thinking of adding more stalls here, or like a little mini market thing, but yeah, anyways, right, let's keep going. Same again with this design here. I was thinking of doing some little houses here, getting rid of those woods, and yeah, I mean, just this little view here is just pretty perfect, isn't it? But yeah, so I was probably going to add some little houses here, and maybe along this way as well, but I haven't really started that yet. Don't mind the end portal, that is not a part of what I was thinking. I literally just placed it here, and I left my diamond pickaxe somewhere, and I was like, well, I can't really be bothered taking it away, so that's just pretend this isn't here, that's all. But yes, this is, I mean, yeah, it's one of my best things I've built in Minecraft, to be fair. It's a wee bit small, but it's just how it is. I mean, it's only going to get bigger the more I play on this world anyway. But yeah, I'm really happy with this part here. This is the docks, nothing really that interesting either. Oh, I can show you how I designed the bridge as well. I just did it with these normal pillars as well, They sometimes had like wood at the bottom of the pillars here, but it doesn't really matter that much. I think it looks good enough. It looks fine enough anyway. It's got that sort of archway design, which I think is what I was going for. But yeah, look at that. That could be a thumbnail, couldn't it? But yeah, so I was thinking of building a pirate ship, or well, maybe not a pirate ship, but just like a sort of ship sort of thing here. But they wouldn't be able to go through the bridge, so I don't know why they would. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so nothing really that exciting here, but it does mean it's a great view of my build here. So yeah, very happy with it. Very happy indeed. And yes, I will show you the last part. So we've got a castle up there, and then we're going to have an even bigger castle up here. So I wasn't really sure. I tried to make this little pathway as realistic as I could by making it just go straight up from here. But yeah, I've done the best I could. Done the best I could with this bit here. But yes, so we've got this bit here. This gate is kind of a little bit of a mess. Since there's no bit where that would come from, so it's just kind of floating here. I might even just get rid of it, to be honest. I'm happy with the design of it. I think it looks pretty cool, but this little bit I might have to just get rid of because it makes no sense. And this is pretty cool. So we have these little holes here, and obviously they would be used to shoot people with arrows as they're charging in. So you would have this gate to get through, and then you would have this little bit where you would get shot at, or again, you would have a little hole here where people would chuck stones at you and you'd get attacked. But yes, so this is it. You can tell it's a work in progress because there's bloody dirt everywhere, right? But yes, so this is the little stables. This is the other side of the gate, and I'm going to build something massive here as well. There's a wall surrounding this whole area as well. And this is it. This is like the main hut, right? I know you might think, what the hell is this? Why is it just so flat here? Like, it doesn't look that great. And I know, right? And I'm aware of that. However, if you're looking at older designs, some of them are a little bit basic in these kind of areas, and it's got this sort of, I mean, I used clay, but I don't know what it actually is. It might be concrete, an early concrete form, I don't know. So you've got your stone, then you've got this kind of concrete thing, and then your wooden roof. So that grey bit here would be interchangeable with all sorts of colours. So when I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, that's kind of what I was thinking of, like the Italian court in Gutenberg, or their sort of yellow, pink and red houses that they have there, so that colour would be interchangeable. So I think it's the right thing anyway. But yeah, just a simple design. I mean, it's not based off anything. I don't really know about this wee bit here, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is just a dining room. It's pretty simple. As I say, this whole build isn't done. It doesn't even have like a kitchen outside or anything, so it's still a work in progress. And then upstairs, it's just a plain old simple room where I've got some storage things, and then upstairs again, and you've just got the bed here. But yes, so I mean, realistically, you would have the dining room here and the chests downstairs, but having that many storage didn't really make much sense, so I just put them all at the bottom. Here's the wall as well that surrounds the little bit here. I had to mine all this away like an idiot, right? So this is where I was building the big castle, right? This is it here, and this whole stretch here, I had to mine it for ages. So pretty much this whole hill bit came out to like around about here. So it just ate up all my time just constantly mining away at that part. But yeah, that pretty much covers it. I had to add woods here, but it's turned out quite nicely, just because they kind of act like a shield for the castle, since it's so close to like an uphill part. But this whole bit I'm probably going to have to get rid of anyway, because it just looks a bit silly. But yes, we're going to add more towers here, hopefully sticking with a sort of realistic design. But yes, that is pretty much it. If you guys have any suggestions of what I could do better in this world, then I'd happily hear it. I know it's probably not what people expect when they see like a Minecraft world, because, you know, I've mostly focused on building and survival. This is all in survival, by the way. I've not used creative or anything. So I've mostly just focused on building in survival. Not really. I've not even killed the Iron Dragon. Not even ever. I'll admit it. But yes. So this is it. This is it. This video is kind of different, and if you guys enjoyed it, you can always feel free to like and subscribe as well. But yes. Anyway, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's just have a great little discussion. I'm rambling now, so I might even start cutting this out. But yes, anyways, without further ado, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.